Alright, since it's been so much fun, let's play some more backgammon. We'll play some more cash game against extreme gammon, professional setting, and on teaching mode, so we can take a look in real time at the moves. 6-1, I'm pretty confident this is going to be the right play to make our bar to start off. And there it is. Yeah, one of the best opening rolls. Always a good time rolling 6-1 first. He runs with the 6-4, very straightforward. So 6-3, couple of ideas. I'm not considering running because that would just give him two direct shots to just send me right back and probably just be wasting my turn in all likelihood. And similarly, I'm not really considering this 6, although I probably should be more than I am. I'm considering, I think I'm going to play that 6, and now the question is 3 down or 3 split. I think I'm going to split. Recently I've gotten into not stripping the midpoint too early. And while playing 3 down definitely gives me a lot of builders looking at these crucial 5 and 4 points to improve my home board and really potentially prime him in here. I just feel like splitting just looks better to me. It won't surprise me if I'm wrong. Let's see. Okay, I was right. And it was a 44 error, so a pretty decent sized error to play this 6 and 3 down. And actually, my other move was third best. It was a 52 error. So that split is actually even better than 2 down. But we did end up finding the right move, so that's always good. 5-1 is just going to be, safety from his 14 to his 8. So we roll 5-1, which does not look like a great roll. Again, this time, a few months ago, I definitely would have played this 5 and this 1. But now I'm considering both 5 out and running all the way. And also, it wouldn't surprise me if it's 5 out and drop this guy down. I think I'm going to get yelled at if I don't do this. I think that's the idea. Let's find out. That's slightly wrong, and it was, in fact. Okay. I guess this is close enough. It's always a good time when we get to run it through ++. We should have like some kind of sound effect for that. Let's run this through ++ and see if we can get a better picture of which of these is right. They are clearly very close, so it doesn't make a real difference. I'm guessing in a lot of scenarios it's going to grade, like if you're playing match play, like this one, splitting from 6 to 5 is going to be the gammon go play, like when you're in the situation where you want to be going for gammons, where essentially the more aggressive play. Whereas that is just the higher percentage play slightly. But I guess let's take a look. And again, it's always embarrassing when I run something through ++ and my processor is shown to be so slow. So let's see what we are looking at. It has come up with the equity on slotting the 5. And it is just about done. I'm sorry, I need like another sound effect, like some kind of like elevator music to play as ++ runs, but it's always an exciting sweat to see what ++ has to say. And it looks like we are getting close to it. And again, this is probably a lot of time to be wasting for what is essentially an equal move, and there we have it, kids. Running is actually slightly better, so that's good. That's why we run it through ++. We did make the slightly better move, but again, I think this heavily depends on like match considerations. Like there are definitely going to be times where it's really bad not to do that. If you're in a real gammon go scenario, I would imagine. Okay, double 3s is a very good shot for him. Yeah, kill cover, make the 5. Nothing more to it. Double 1s, we can make our own 5. And now, where is the other ace? First inclination is to split. I'm really not seeing another one I'd rather play than that. So, and that was way wrong. It was just push. Okay, I guess positionally we want to just maintain that anchor, because this was even better than splitting the anchor. Not by much, but slightly. So the idea was definitely to keep that anchor. Let's look at these percentages. 46, 11.7, 15 the correct way, and our way we are 46, 11.7, 16.4. So it's just a matter of opponent gammons, which I guess it makes sense are going to be slightly higher when we split. But I guess that still is going to add up enough, especially when he's getting double points from that kind of error, that we do not want to be splitting. It's counterpositional, I would guess. I don't really know. And I'm sure there are plenty of potentially people listening out there that have a much better grasp on that than I do. Ace deuce, I really don't see anything better than making the advanced anchor, or not, yeah, slightly advanced anchor, semi-advanced. I guess the 3 point's really the only one I would describe as a semi-advanced anchor, because I'm never really trying to make the 2 point, or the 23, I guess. Anything else? I don't see it. Okay, yeah, anything else would have been tremendously bad. Ace 3 for him, kind of an in-betweener. Do we hit loose here if we roll something like, I don't know, 6-3? 6-3 would actually be tough because we could also run, and now I feel like I'm essentially bringing the 6-3 on. What would I do with 6-3 or 5-4 here? I guess it wouldn't really matter unless we roll one of them, but it would be good to know. I think when I'm down 20 at 19 in the race, I guess you can see here, I would hit. I hope I roll one of them now to see what comes up. Not there. Do I hit loose with the ace deuce though? That's another one I could hit loose with, especially given the lack of other compelling options, and I think I'm going to. Yeah, anything else would have been tremendously bad. This would have been the second best idea, and it's still a hit loose. And there's no sense in playing the 1 down there when you could play it to bring in another builder. Like, not even remotely sensible at all. So if we avoid a 4 here, are we thinking about cubing? On a fan, do we cube? I guess he's only fanning 1 out of 12 times, but because he has 6, no, more than that. He's 6, 6, 5, 5, and 5, yeah, so 4 out of 36, so 1 out of 9. I still don't know if I'm even, let's see what he does. Okay. I'll try to speed these videos up. Are we thinking about cubing? He's starting to crumble a little bit. I'm not doing it yet with this guy open. If I already had him covered, I'd probably do it. No double, and it would have been 94 error to double. So this is a pretty good roll for us. We're definitely playing 3 down and 2 to cover. Yeah, anything else would have been horrible. 6-5, and now are we thinking about cubing? Now that it really looks like he's crumbling, I think we are. Double pass. Okay. Good to see. Perfectly timed cube. It would have been an 84 error. I guess I'll review that just to go over that cube decision more. Very good game. Off to a good start. So, and back over 1800 on our ELO, which I guess I shouldn't be. I guess in this it's not bad to be chasing points because it just means you're playing well. Because this thing isn't results oriented. That's beautiful. I've never really thought about that on as it pertains to backgammon. Let's take a closer look at this cube, where I guess it's good to know my percentages here. I wouldn't have even estimated that my win percentage was even as high as 77.5, and I probably would have said my gammon percentage was maybe even a little higher. But I'm not floored by that. But the reason I cubed is it just looks like he has so many bad rolls where he's going to be forced to break these 2 points and just start crashing in, and I'm going to get a 15-on-1 scenario with a very decent chance at a gammon. At the same time, I am definitely potentially vulnerable. I don't even know that I have that many horrible rolls. It's just he could get lucky and I'm down. No, I guess the pips are dead even here. I thought I was slightly losing the race. This can't be right. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay. I have to go back to the position. It said we were even to start the next game. Yeah, I was down 25 in the race, 24 in the race here. So I guess, yeah, all things considered, it just seems like definitely a great spot to be cubing. And as we can see, it would have been a huge error for me to not cube, and it would have been a huge error for him to, an even bigger error than that, for him to accept it. Very straightforward double pass here. Glad that we recognized it. Glad we had a good first game. Let's keep it going. So I think we do this to move on. Here we go, 6-4 now. The conventional double slot thing play for me, I don't think. Certainly against a computer playing virtually flawlessly, there's any real consideration about making the deuce point here. That's probably not even something I would do against a really bad player at this point. I just really like playing this opening. And that is correct. I mean, I guess there's no real difference. It's totally fine either way. I just prefer having this more flexibility, having more rolls to make really powerful points against a lot of his replies. So hopefully he rolls one of those bad replies, and that is one of them. And that's what I should probably know. I don't think I played that one correctly. I think I would have played 5 down and 4 out. But I guess it is a kill. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, and it would have been. It's a huge kill. So that's definitely worth remembering. The 5-4 response against 6-4. We roll 5-6 ourselves, which is not great. Have to come in on the 5. Can't play that 6. He does have this, which we can kind of exploit, this blot in his home board. He can't feel that great. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's go back to our move here. Sorry about that, kids. So as I was about to say, I don't think I'm going to create a new blot by playing this 6 from 13 to 7 or this 6 from 8 to 2. I don't see that happening. And I can't play that one. So it is between 20 to 14 and 9 to 3. I guess let's think about duplication. This is a 4. That would just duplicate 2s, which I guess duplicates double 2s, but that's only a 1 in 36 shot. That doesn't really duplicate anything. He's already duplicating aces on these. We can't duplicate 5s, which would help him cover on that. So this is just like raw understanding of the game that I just don't have. I'm really tempted to play 9 to 3. I feel like if I'm going to be making myself vulnerable anyway, I would rather be taking a shot at an inside home board point and also leaving myself open to just one of those killers instead of a direct and an indirect of these guys that are attacking me from my home board. At the same time, I really feel like the computer's going to yell at me for not playing 20 to 14. So, with that in mind, I can play that. Nope, 20 to 14. Damn it, and it did yell at me. Big error. Let's take a look at the percentages. The right move, as we are seeing right now, almost a 49, 11, 16, which is in order my win percentage, my gammon percentage, and his gammon percentage, and you can do the math on his win percentage because it will be the complement to 100 of my win percentage, so you guys are smart enough to know that, versus the way I played it, a 46, 10.8, 16.2. Okay, so yeah, definitely just straight up bad. At least I was right on it. At least I did put some thought into it, but obviously not worth anything when you didn't actually make that move. Okay, we continue. And he did get a nice kill and cover. We roll on. Must come in on the 5. Another puzzle that I don't know the answer to. I guess if we kill, we are giving him just every roll in the book to come back at us. But I guess 4s are somewhat duplicated. As are 2s. Let's look at this. Like, this is obviously the higher upside play. And if I was like way down in a match, this is what I would do. But I guess as they say, when in doubt, kill. Nope, terrible. Should have done that. So I guess there shouldn't have been any doubt. That is the lesson that I have learned. And as we can see with the 62 error, there should not have been doubt. We run through the math here. 43, 9.3, 21 this way versus 43, 10, 25.6. So essentially opponent gammon, I mean, that's a huge difference in opponent gammon percentage, creating that extra blot. So yeah, that was certainly the wrong idea. And he does not care about the 4s being duplicated because he rolled 2 of them. And that's a good response, getting both of them back in. And he's going to kill us back anyway. And wow, we have an interesting game developing. Let's look at these. The double kill is a lot better. And it's not even close. That probably would have been my move, though, just because I'm afraid. But that is, yeah, just look at that. That is a lot better when I have 2 more blots out there to be picked up. No question. Okay, so we will roll or double. We will not be doubling, so Is there any other consideration? I don't see it. No, there was not anything else worth even considering. Very interesting. Let's look at this from him. He rolled the 4 deuce off the bar. Let's go to his initial position. Has to come in on the 2. And then where is the 4 going to be? Like blocked. No sense in playing either of these, and he really has to do that. That's a really interesting situation. Okay. 6-1. Obviously, my first thought is to kill here. Is there any sense in making the bar? I don't think so. Let's do it. Yeah. Double 2s again. We have a very complicated position going here. Let's roll with double 5s. Double 5 deuce. Look at this game. This is, before I even look at it, like, what are the percentages here? It's got to be very close to 50-50, right? Let's see. Oh, okay. I guess I'm over 60%. After the fan, I'm 60%. Because now I'm looking at this other blot, as well as 2 more in my home board. I mean, is this worth cubing? We're killing on 5s, 2s, 3s, 8s. I guess that's a sum duplication, but I'm still probably not cubing. It is a double. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Not only it's a monster double. Oh, that's humiliating. That's on tape. That's truly embarrassing. Wow. Okay. I guess I just have a bunch of market losers potentially. And let's see how this goes. I don't see this still being a double. But I mean, if this is a double and I like click the button to start rolling and then it says, hey idiot, when it was a 161 error not to double last move, maybe consider doing it the next move a little more strongly. But I feel like when he brings both in, that's a huge difference maker. Like, I definitely don't have like a safe landing spot. If I had the bar, I might consider it, but I'm definitely not pulling the trigger over the board. No double. Okay. Not far off from a double, though. It was only a 14 error 2 double. And do we lift? I think we have to. No. Oh wow, it's a split. Or it's a shift. You know what I'm talking about? A switch is what I'm saying. Okay. Wow, a lot of action here going on with this. And it's a fan. Wow. And that's interesting. Let's look at these ideas. See, I guess they were all very close, but he had a lot of options to consider. But okay. I guess let's just stick with the ones that actually matter. And that is, I think, a very good roll. Yeah. Make the bar. Feel comfortable. He makes his 5. Chooses not to make my 5. I guess that's pretty logical when you can pretty easily make my bar on a ton of rolls. I'm going to do that just because I have a nice landing spot here on the bar. I don't want to play 5 down, 4 in. I don't want to play 2 down. I don't want to split the bar. So I think I have to do that. Yeah, okay, good. Glad I found it. And he does kill. That's a big reason why, is he has to strip the mid to kill. And now 4-6 from the bar is just a monster brutality roll. Isn't coming out. Nope, not even. What did I miss? Oh, wow. I missed a kill. That's, I didn't even think about splitting the bar. Wow, do I deserve to get. Oh my god. I didn't even think about it, that he just split the midpoint. That definitely deserves punishment. And my rating will be punished accordingly. Oh, that's embarrassing. This is a really awkward roll again for this guy. I'm tempted to just play out. foreplay down to here. He's not gonna, he doesn't really run any risk of priming me in. I guess what I want to consider are like bad rolls for him and how to maximize on those. He has some weird sixes, but I mean the position is just so flexible for him. Like I have nothing going on my own side of the board at all. Over half my checkers are on the wrong side of the board. This is not where you want to be. 14 moves in. You're not even that bad off. 0 moves in. I gotta make up my mind. I guess I don't. I guess I do have theoretically as much time as I want. Like it just feels like bringing down a build, you know, just playing 13 to 8. I guess I'd bring down a builder and have like flexibility going ahead. I think I'm just gonna go with this though. Okay, good. And 13 to 8 would have been a 60 error. My rationale was basically he's only gonna kill me with essentially just a 1, as well as an indirect. What is it, an 8? And even when he does kill me, I have return shots in virtually any scenario. And this seems like, with the race being so close, I have a lot of possible rolls here to, like, you know, roll like 4 deuce, 5 3 3 1 like that, something like that, make a new point, and potentially then, I don't know, take a decent position. So here we go. We roll. Oh, that was 4-1 again. Okay, away we go. We're down big in the race. We do have a double direct plus an indirect. Let's just hit it first. Which we do, of course. So now he's starting to come around, but he does still have 4 back. Still a lot. I'm not really considering cubing yet. 4 deuce is a good roll for us. Gives us a nice little landing spot. This actually would have been okay too. Just covering on that point and playing 4 out. But I like that one. This one, for a bad player like me, the flexibility is crucial. We do not manage to hit him, which means that I guess it's close enough. Yeah, same idea. Oops, let's see if we did this right. We did. Okay, good idea. But we definitely don't want this to become a race anytime soon. 5-2. This seems good. Nope, that was not good. Oh, okay, make the homeboard point when he's potentially vulnerable to leave me a shot. He does not leave that shot. So with that lesson learned, let's do that. And that's kind of why it's like bullshit to play on teacher mode and consider that like a real player rating, performance rating. I definitely want to keep blocking double sixes. I think. I think I should want to keep blocking double sixes for as long as I can, because that's like the best auto cube roll for him if I leave it open. But I mean, it's not like double fives isn't the exact same scenario, so I guess we can play with that in mind. And this does leave us with some more flexible sixes, so I guess let's do this. Nope. Oh, it was close to... Okay, at least it was splitting that for the most part, but I made a terrible move. This was the right idea. Versus that. Yeah, okay, make the critical 5 point, and even if it leaves you with an odd one on the 6, you're probably going to cover that quickly anyway. Okay. Like, as we see now, the computer's doing exactly that. 3-1. Well, that seems pretty easy. who will crack or who will roll double sixes. It looks like we just found our answer. We are dead even in the race. And I played that slightly wrong. Oh, I see. Slight technique issue for things like, no, I guess, yeah, double fives goes from, no, it's fine either way. I guess it's just for future rolls. I don't have any directly bad rolls besides double sixes, which can't be prevented. But I guess for stuff like this, this was slightly better. Not leaving it blunt, I guess. Do we just plan, is the question. Or do we slot the 1? Those are the ideas that I'm considering. If we just slot the 1, he can run basically haphazardly. Maybe not, even. I probably... No, I definitely kill if he runs haphazardly after I make this play. Because I'm going to have a ton of killing covers. So a lot of the time I'm going to be able to kill, have a 5-point home board. And even if he kills me, be looking back in here at a weak home board. So I'm actually really tempted to do that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, good. So like, okay, so he does run haphazardly. I guess he has duplicate. That's one of the ones that duplicates. Okay. Well, duplicate that, sir. So do I want to go deuce, 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 deuce? I think I do. I think that looks good. Nope, it was cover the 1. Because then I have a direct look at the next one. Okay. Well, you know what, Extreme Gammon, what do you know? And now, is this a cube? I should know this. See, like, this is a spot to me where I would very strongly consider cubing. Just because it feels like 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to cover before he comes in. I'm going to get in safely and win 1 point. Or he's going to make some crazy comeback and win. But I also recognize maybe I won't cover, and then he'll kill me, and then I can go back and pick up 3 more blots, potentially. And, like, I definitely do feel like there's a lot of possible... I feel like I'm probably... Since this is the last game, I'll get into this a little bit. I feel like I'm probably at least 2.5%, 3% here to gammon. At least. But I don't think that's substantial enough. I think I'm going to cube. I cube here in this spot. Nope. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Too good to double. 100 error to double. Let's take a look at my game. Oh my god, I'm awful. Wow, I am the worst at this game. I don't know why anyone is watching this video. 2.5%, 3%. Try 14.5% gammon here. That is astounding to me. So that is very good to know. I mean, I'm 95.6 to win. And I believe I said like 90% to win. So I wasn't too far off on that. But yeah, wow, the gammon. I feel like, I mean, that's astounding to me. That is very, very good to know. So I definitely don't think we played that well. As we can see, when we look at our rating, we only played a 12.29 today. That is definitely not strong. But I hope that we hopefully learned something. And I will maybe even make another video later tonight. I'm going to New York tomorrow, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Thanks for watching. Take care.